Previously on Talks with Friends. Okay, hello and welcome to our interview series. My name is Julia Rice and I'm the director of the Design Lab for K-12 Education at NC State College of Design. This is a series that we're doing of interviews, conversations with professors at the College of Design and some of our alumni friends and even students. And we're going to talk about the work that they do, their path in design, and anything else that might be of interest to our K-12 community audience out there. So I'm very excited that today we have joining us Kofi Boone. Kofi is a professor of landscape architecture at NC State at the College of Design. He's also a Detroit native and a graduate of the University of Michigan, where he earned a Bachelor of Science in Natural Resources and a Master's of Landscape Architecture. Kofi's work is in the overlap between landscape architecture and environmental justice, with specializations in democratic design, digital media, and interpreting cultural landscapes. His teaching and professional work have earned numerous awards, including student and professional ASLA awards. And ASLA is the American Society of Landscape Architects. Kofi serves on the board of directors for the Conservation Network, as well as the Landscape Architecture Foundation, where he is vice president of education. He's a frequent speaker at national conferences and events, and his published work is broadly disseminated in peer-reviewed and popular media, and he is a frequent contributor to Landscape Architecture magazine. So, hey, Kofi, hello.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hey, it's good to see you. You and I have been talking a little bit about this conversation, and we were talking about what do we want the title of this conversation to be, and we were kicking around a few things. Did you want to say what the main topic we landed on is going to be?
Yeah, happy to, and thanks again for the opportunity. Most people don't know what landscape architecture is, so it's not called landscape architecture. We're going to call it landscape and the environmental problem solving experience, because I think that landscape architects, that's what we really focus on. There are challenges in the world around us, and we're the profession that really focuses on how to address and solve those problems.
That is very true. A lot of people come to our programs and they don't know what landscape architecture is. They're not familiar with it, but often they leave and they are very appreciative of landscape architecture. It's an incredibly important field. Starting off, maybe for those who've never heard of it, give us your brief synopsis. What is landscape architecture?
Sure. Really, it's the design and planning and the strategies for the environment, primarily the outdoor environment. There are some landscape architects who actually design structures and buildings, but if you've ever been down a street or in a park or a plaza or at a playground or even a community, landscape architects design neighborhoods, campuses. So even our campus, NC State, dealt with master plans that were done by landscape architects. Any part of the outdoor environment that requires some change to solve a problem or to increase its ability to do what it has to do, landscape architects are involved. So, and the range of professions is not as old as engineering, it's not as old as architecture, but is robust, it's strong, fast growing, working in cities, working in rural landscapes, working in mountains, working in coasts, any place where people and the land meet and a decision needs to be made, landscape architecture there.
Next time on Talks with Our Friends. You and I had talked about some polarized examples, like good landscapes versus bad landscapes.
Yeah, and I hate to judge, but we're at that point now.
That's my words. I'm
That's fine. I think that, we started out by talking about landscape and the environmental problem solving experience. If you decide to move towards landscape architecture and become a licensed landscape architect, you put your hand on your book of worship of choice and you swear to protect health, safety, and welfare. In current terms, we start to think about as more social responsibility. So the fact that what we do also doesn't just have an environmental and ecological mission, has a social mission.